Alright everyone. Alright. Welcome back to this live crypto conversation. And we have numbers of news that we want to cover today. Okay. So bhai log. Mast. There are numbers of news that I'm going to be covering today. So starting from the Ripple news, we have got some increase in the price of Ripple, which is about 20%. Okay, 20% growth in the price. We're going to be having a look at the coin market. Then we will also be going through a news which talks about the Donald Trump, our respected president from USA, told Gary to print more money to lower the national debt. And this is something that most people don't realize, that this is how the most of the fiat money actually lose money. And this is why you are here into this cryptocurrency space, because you know for the fact that one fine day, maybe sometime in future, maybe 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line, all these fiat money will die, and then what's gonna be there is just the okay, I'm sorry guys, can you hear me now? कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा है, skin is black. How are you, Deepak? Video is not visible. Is it visible now? Alright, so it looks like अपन God से भी ऊपर है यार. Okay, yeah, so one of the news that I want to cover is Trump told Gary Cohn to print more money to lower the national debt, according to Bob Woodcock. So this is something that I was talking about, that this is something that we all realize, that this is one of the reason why most of the fiat monies have been losing value. And I mean, those days are not for maybe about 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line from now. These fiat money will hold no value at all, because there'll be nothing more than a paper. So this guy who is a former it's a former director of White House National Economic Council. He says that he was shocked and surprised with the kind of knowledge that Trump had when it comes to understanding the economy. He said, just run the press, print money, and you don't get to do it that way. We have the deficits and they matter. The government does not keep a balance sheet like that, but most of the governments, that's what they do. This is the fact, that they just keep printing more money and money, and that is why cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, have any value. And then we will be talking about the market and the Ripple price increase, which is about 20%. And we will also see how some of the exchanges are actually doing a trade on their own. For example, exchanges like Coinbase and Bitfinex, Bitflyer, Poloniex, Tidex, they themselves are the trader guys. So when people are actually buying or selling cryptocurrencies, actually they aren't selling with the other party from the other end. They're actually selling it and buying it from another exchange, right? So they have control over the price, and they can pretty much manipulate the price as well. I mean, we don't realize this. When we go to an exchange, we want to buy or sell something, we wouldn't ask that who is the other person who has placed the order. Sometimes it might be an exchange who has actually placed the order for buy or sell and has been manipulating. So this has been a concern. One of the concerns that has been raised in US, New York, is also we're going to be talking about. Let me just open up the chat. At the same time, I do want to talk to you, do want to say hello to everyone, share your opinion and things like that. We are not talking anything about the RBI ban. The reason why, because we have waited enough, and it seems that absolutely there is no Can you hear me now? Good now, full black. Yeah, you're looking more smart now. Oh, perfect, thank you. Yeah, I got a new light actually, by the way. So I think that's the effect of the light. I think this is much better. Probably. There are 13 people watching. You're looking smart now. Where is the video? It's funny live. Yeah, it was funny live actually. Yeah, when I started, like, it was just, I just started talking and without actually realizing that the screen is not visible. I am not visible. That's very funny. कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा है. हो अच्छा, अब तो दिख रहा है ना. Ganesh Viswas, hi Shiv, how are you? Guys, by the way, if you're in Mumbai, I'll be attending this conference which is happening in Mumbai. Not really conference, it's basically a cryptocurrency meetup. So if you can, if you're around, if you want to if you can make out for this, you must be a special. Yeah, this is something I tweeted. Definitely come for this meetup which is happening on 22nd, which is a Saturday, which is done by Aluma Meetup. I am one of the speakers. There are 4 more speakers who will be talking about the whole cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and blockchain space. Where are we heading? How are the regulations looking at it? And what are the possibilities and things like that. So if you're in Mumbai, definitely do come. Right. So one of the important news that I wanted to share with you, that this is quite visible. This is in CNBC News. That talks about how the former director of the White House National Economic Council said that Trump told him to print more and more money. Okay, that's really important. The second one is coming out again from SEC. One of the commissioner says that SEC should not hold back in approving crypto products. So basically, she is in a favor that all the cryptocurrency products should be approved and should be allowed into the market, right? So we have a mixed response from SEC. There are a few people within the SEC who are strict, like very strict, but there are some people who are, in the favor of regulating cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. So this is something really important to understand. SEC approved instrument can stabilize markets. So one of the opinion that they have is that if regulators approve these instruments, then there'll be more stability in the market and in the price. I don't think so. I'm totally against it. In fact, if there's going to be more approval, the regulators are going to be entering, like the institutional investors are going to be entering, and there'll be more manipulation in the price. 2.5 trillion Fidelity investment to offer crypto blockchain products. Yeah. Though I had already registered, but I haven't got any confirmation. May I come directly? Yes, Deepak, you can come in directly, man. Let's meet. I think it should let you like sign up, but I'm sure you can come in. I don't think there'll be any issue. You can directly just walk in. Is there any fees for BitMeet? No, nothing. It's a free meetup. It's happening on Saturday. It's a Mumbai meetup. It's a free meetup. So definitely come. If you're in Mumbai, definitely come in. And yeah, so one is Trump news. The second one is one of the SEC is extremely bullish on Bitcoin, and she says that let's regulate everything, every crypto products. Okay, and of course I tweeted this just a couple of minutes back that France has accepted a new ICO framework to become Europe's leading ICO hub. So France leading the way. Paris, this is one of the dream place to go very soon, probably. And they have regulated initial coin offering. They have regulated Bitcoin and blockchain, and India is still thinking over it. We are getting a lot of tariq right now, but no result. So this is the difference between a developed country and a developing and a poor country, a country with a poor policy makers, right? Rather, that one is gone ahead, regulated Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. They have actually regulated. They have also come up with the ICO framework, while the other one is just struggling with the Bitcoin. What should we do? Should we ban exchanges? Should we not? Things like that. So that's a very sad news for India. Okay. And in similar situation, you have Abu Dhabi regulators as well. Proper regulations will boost the confidence in cryptocurrency sector. So what they mean to say is that lot of institutional investors can't come in because the space is not regulated. That's pretty much true. Once it gets regulated, you have billions and trillions of money flowing into the space. But the problem is, how do you regulate it? I mean, there are a lot of uncertainty right now. The market is very volatile, and yes, it's very difficult to actually regulate cryptocurrency at this stage, because most of these products are just useless product. They have nothing to offer. They have nothing of value to offer except the future promise and speculation. So at this stage, it's very difficult to regulate all of these. Of course, you can regulate a couple of cryptocurrencies, but you can't regulate all of them. It's going to be very difficult. So you have Abu Dhabi and you have France coming up with the regulations, and you have ACC commissioner saying that let's approve all the crypto products. So that's the news right now. And of course, we have already shared about the meetup which is happening in Mumbai. So do come in if you can. Trump print more money. Cool. Though I have already registered. Alright guys, I haven't heard anything from Crypto Qanun about the RBI news. I think these guys are just taking their own sweet time. I mean, there have been like 5 days or 6 days we have been waiting for the hearing. None of these days the hearing actually took place. So arguments in accelerator case will continue for the whole day. Therefore, Honorable Supreme Court has adjourned all the matters, including crypto matter. Now crypto matter is likely to be listed on Tuesday, 25th. Oh my god, this is fabulous. So now you have 1 more week to go. 25th of September, guys. Kamal hai bhai, kamal hai. So yeah, that's what it is happening. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Amazing to have you. Deepak, Robert Richest, Tapan Sahu. What about altcoins? Altcoins aren't coming up as of now, Tapan. I think the next bull run is, we are a couple of months away from the next bull run. So it's going to be taking some time. I don't think it's going to happen very soon. So you have to just keep patience, and you have to just keep on hodling, my friend. I don't see any bull run coming out, either with the altcoin or the Bitcoin. And as you know, if the Bitcoin doesn't go up, the altcoins are just going to be sleeping right there. So that's the thing. Fidelity enters in crypto with big amount. I think before the end of 2018 we will see all-time high prices in cryptos. Oh my god, that's a big news, Robert. All-time high, if you're talking about all-time high for Bitcoin, we're talking about almost 19.5, 20,000 plus. Okay, and do you think that's possible? Looks very difficult to me, but you never know. It's just the end of the market. It's just the market, so you never know what's going to happen. Just imagine 10 years down the line. Exactly. Even if 2018 stays stable price, 2019 will be the tsunami for institutional investment, mass adoption as well. Yeah, perfect. I totally agree with you. The next date is 25th of September. Exactly. Right guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. Just gonna be keeping it short, and amazing to have you. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, what is the Ripple with Dubai news? Yeah, there was some news about Ripple that there are some types happening. As you know, I don't keep an eye on what exactly happening with the Ripple, but it seems there was a price jump yesterday's in Ripple. So maybe they are doing some kind of partnership with. Today there is not news about Fidelity. Today that is hot news about Fidelity investment. Oh, perfect, Robert. In fact, I didn't actually see the news. Otherwise, I would have loved to cover. So maybe we can cover this tomorrow. I think this is definitely good news that people need to know about. So yeah, I'm going to be covering this tomorrow for sure. Thank you so much for yeah, here it is. Fidelity, 2.5 trillion Fidelity investment to offer crypto blockchain products. Yeah, this is definitely a very good news. Fidelity Investments aim to release crypto products by the year end. Yeah, I mean, you never know that you might see some kind of bull run. Whether it's go all-time high, I'm not really sure, but you might see a small bull run. Who really knows? 2.5 trillion Fidelity investment to offer crypto blockchain products. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, Ripple is doing some great job there. Wall Street is realizing the power of crypto. Fidelity Investment CEO Abigail Johnson announced on Friday that the fourth largest asset management firm in the world with 2.5 trillion assets under management plans to roll out cryptocurrency and blockchain products services by 2018. Now, 2.5 trillion is their asset. The 2.5 trillion is not something they're going to be putting into the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space, but that's their asset. Okay, how much they'll be putting in, nobody really knows. We have got a few things underway, a few things that are partially done. We hope to have some things to announce by the end of the year. Okay, Abigail Johnson is chairman CEO of FMR LLC. The firm has 27 million customers who have 6.9 trillion assets with the firm. Yeah, I mean, this could be one of the reasons for the next small bull run possibly. Best example of injustice and naivety. Litecoin at over $50 and Digibyte just around. Okay. I am the past watching at 2x. Thank you so much, brother, for joining. I was trying, but it didn't work out, the live stream. So yeah, by the way, we are closing it right now. I think we have covered most of the news that I wanted to. But thank you so much for joining. I'm the Flash on the past flashing at 2x. Wow, Flash. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, please.